Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Midnight Specialist, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of a different video. I'm gonna react to this guy's video, Music Explained. Shout out to Music Explained. I like his videos. Um, it's every rapper's fan base explained in 32 minutes. Um, I'm probably gonna edit this down so that it won't be too long. But we got a bunch of rappers here of him explaining how their fan bases are and their habits and their characteristics. We're gonna see if it's accurate and I'll give my judgment. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Ye fan. These fans
All right. First, right off the bat. Right off the bat. it's this is me. I ain't gonna lie. I identify as a Ye fan, yes. Ye is my favorite artist. So let's see if it's accurate.
don't just admire Ye, they construct an entire identity around him. When Ye said, "Name
True.
one genius that ain't crazy," they had an epiphany. You'll see it in
True.
how they walk, talk, and dress. Oversized neutrals, Yeezys.
See, I don't do that. I don't do the oversized neutrals, and I couldn't afford Yeezys, but you know, fuck Adidas. Since I can afford Yeezys, I can afford the Yeezys now, but fuck Adidas. So I'm not supporting Adidas, bro.
And
Feel me?
sometimes those ridiculous shutter shades from the stronger era. That song
Hey,
alone
I wish I
turned
had them
into a
shutter
lifestyle,
shades.
resilience with a bass drop. A lot of them idolize moments like the runaway debut at the 2010
Gory
VMAs,
moment.
ballet dancers, piano keys, and a toast to the jerks. Fans treat it like gospel.
Gory
Same with
moment.
Black Skinhead. That whole Yeezus vibe, raw,
Fire.
abrasive, and chaotic. Perfect for fans who love
Nah, I
rebellion with
you
the
know,
drum machine. They'll dissect
Yeezys is a
every
little
album
bit
like it's
overrated, but
required
I
reading.
do like it.
Ultralight. Beam sparks spiritual
Hot
debates.
take.
Low Lights becomes their emotional journal entry. They obsess over my beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy like it's
So
a sacred.
basically, we just love his music. That's what basically what this guy's saying, that Ye fans really love his music, like really love his music. I mean, it is the greatest discography ever. So I mean, can you blame him? Can you blame us?
Scroll. Forums like KTT stay packed with ranking wars and lyrical autopsies. And when Ye says something off the wall, fans line up like knights defending a castle. It's
Yep.
not just music to them, it's personal mythology with the soundtrack. Tyler
Yep.
fans.
Well,
They
it's
have
just
it's not
here's the thing. Ye fans will go so hard to defend him. It's like OD. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of us, it's like OD dick riders, bro. OD. Like, we'll defend him for him saying the most wild shit ever because it's Ye. But at the same time, right now the fan base is kind of mid. It's like such a split ever since um the H man comments, let's just say, and the N party comments, and when he started to go at them people, that's just when the fan base starts to, like, I don't know, half of it's like, I can't stand with Ye no more. They try to take this moral high ground. I can't stand with Ye no more. And then the other side is like, fuck it, we just nigga. If Ye's not, I'm a not. It's like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, it's like so split. And then you have the middle portion that's like, hey, I might not condone it, but I still fuck with him. Me, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just kind of chilling. I don't really look at like opinions that deep. As long as this nigga, as long as he's not, as long as he's not a PDF file, I'm chilling. But that's me personally. Everybody else has their own way of going about it. Um let me not yap too much.
just music to them, it's personal mythology with the soundtrack. Tyler fans. They haven't stopped
Tyler fans are kind of like a new age Ye fan. They just like how weird he is. Let me explain it.
dancing since Don't Tap the Glass Drop. These folks don't just listen. They assign their entire personality to one album and cling to it like a middle school crush. You've got the Bastard and Goblin fans who swear Tyler was better when he yelled at everyone. And the Wolf crowd who cried during
True.
IFOY like Skateboard P whispered directly into their soul. Some fans even admit Igor is objectively better, but still pick Wolf because it's nostalgic chaos, and don't even try to have an opinion
True.
unless you're ready for war. Forums are packed with self-proclaimed experts, calling others NPC Tyler fans, or ranting about fake fans who skipped Bastard. The fan base is practically a debate club.
I never
wearing
listened to
bright
Bastard.
suits and blonde
I never
wigs.
actually listened to Goblin.
Speaking of outfits,
I might
Igor
react to
fans
it.
show up in full pastel fits with Ushankas, while Call Me If You Get Lost types prefer cardigans and loafers like confused tourists. Golf Wong kids just throw on
Bro,
something.
I love the Call Me If You Get Lost. This is a wild pause. But I love the Call Me If You Get Lost aesthetic that he had at that time. Just the colors and the clothes he had.
Bowed and knitted. They quote him nonstop. Picnic basket gets tossed around like gospel, and we ain't workout. We a fat boy lives rent-free. They love his freedom. Tyler makes weird stuff, builds brands, runs a festival, and they'll defend every bit of it like it's their job. Kendrick
Tyler fans are pretty tame. They just be chilling with Tyler because Tyler just be dropping good music for them, and he does it consistently. And they just I think Tyler fans admire his story, and they also admire just how he is, you know. But it is true. Some people are nostalgic for the old Tyler, so they'll just still say that it's what they love more, even though Igor is his best album in my opinion. But they do love the progression, and they just love how I think they really love attach themselves to his personality, and Tyler just really shows that he genuinely loves this music creation, artistry shit. Like he loves this music shit. He's such a music guru when you think about it. When you just hear him talk about shit. So Tyler fans, I would feel like they're pretty tame. They might have their own little eternal disagreements, but it's not that bad. Kendrick fans, like myself.
fans. These are the people who treat rap albums like academic dissertations and argue over lyrics like it's a thesis defense. They'll tell you To Pimp a Butterfly changed their worldview, and then quote,
Good Kid's I like Good Kid
all
more.
right, like it's a manifesto.
Yeah.
Ask a Kendrick fan what Good Kid, Mad City means, and get ready for a 20-minute speech on Compton, family, and moral duty.
I literally did this to my mom when I first heard Good Kid, Mad City. I did ask went on a 20-minute. I actually did went on a 20-minute explanation of Good Kid, Mad City to my mom, and she was just sitting there like, "Bro, why are you doing this right now?" Nah, that is actually accurate.
With MLA citations if you
MLA
push them, they don't all dress alike.
English majors.
But there's a quiet style to them. Usually simple streetwear with a retro edge. No wild costumes, just deliberate minimalism, like Kendrick himself. And online, you'll find them on Reddit, obsessing over references to Compton streets and debating whether Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is a masterpiece or a therapy session with a beat. They love to analyze. DNA gets picked apart for its sonic switch-ups.
Love to analyze.
We cry together.
The thing about Kendrick fans, they look so deep into shit. I mean, I'm saying they, like I'm not part of it. Like, but it's like I don't do this because I can't. Or I need niggas to like tell me shit. I can't pick up things on my own. Deep, intricate like messages I can't really pick up on first listen. But like that's why I love watching analysis videos on his albums. So I'm still part of it. Like it's accurate. But the thing about Kendrick fans, they look too deep into shit. And they swear that Kendrick is just like untouchable. When the nigga himself says that he's not your savior. Like he's a regular fucking dude. But they want him to like go out on these like crash dummy missions to take out rappers that are on the opposite side of the type of hip hop that he represents. And it's just kind of like corny to me. And like they really do look at this man like he's the hip hop savior. I'm not even gonna hold you. But it's just a little annoying, you know, like y'all are setting Kendrick up for him looking like a hypocrite. Him just he kind of made himself look like one. But like I don't know. I might skip some artists on this that I don't really care about that much, just to know that this won't be too fucking long. But Kendrick, we Kendrick fans, we do look way too deep into certain things sometimes, and we try our best. We be sometimes we be trying to find something like a message, like, oh my god, this, you hear that snare? That got to be like the a reference to the snares that they used to use in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? So black people used to make music in this way, and that's the exact snare. And think about it, when he said that bitch ass nigga, that is like in the form of the aggression of a slave master telling a slave that he's the n-word with a heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you guys are not really thinking about it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, dude. They Oh my god, they definitely be like looking, well, not they, we. Well, I'm gonna say those type of Kendrick fans or OD Kendrick fans do that. But let's keep going. Shit.
That's a stage play to them. And if you think Damn was just a chart hit, a Kendrick fan will explain how it's secretly about free will and duality. Some get
It
labeled
is
as
though.
pretentious. Others joke that Kendrick fans are 6-foot philosophers who deadlift truth. Either way, they're
Yeah.
listening closely and thinking harder. By the way, if you guys want to subscribe, I'm going to be posting every day. Thanks. Anyway.
A lot of Kendrick fans are also Drake haters, by the way. Oh, but speaking of Drake, um, well, let me just start by saying this, vice versa. A lot of Drake fans are Kendrick haters, but like, I really despise. I just can't. I can't stand Drake fans. They make me not like him even more. Like, I would be chilling on not Kendrick, Drake. I would be chilling on Drake if it wasn't for his fans just being so OD, bro. Oh my god.
Base, Drake fans. These people treat Marvin's Room like a personality trait and take care like emotional therapy with beats. They'll vibe to
That's
God's
not a
plan
bad
like it's a
thing.
life motto, then blast back to back when their group
Okay,
chat
you
gets
kinda
spicy.
just
They're emotional, but also secretly competitive. Soft on the outside, petty on the inside. Some fans even
True.
admit it's tough defending lyrics from For All the Dogs, but they'll do it anyway, mumbling through the cringe lines like background noise at brunch. They don't post much. Drake's
Yep.
fan base isn't built for stand warfare. They show up when it's time to stream
I
or
don't think
argue about
so.
whether Nothing Was the Same really aged better than Scorpion. Fashion-wise, they mirror Drake's guy who has money but wears sweats aesthetic.
I'm not really looking at
OVO
it for
gear,
fashion
Nocta
sense.
jackets, maybe a little Stone Island sprinkled in, and if you see a heart shaved in someone's hairline, yeah, it's a CLB fan.
Oh
Fans
god,
pick an
bro. I
era
seen a nigga
and
like
never
that
let
at
go.
my
The
job.
Hotline Bling crowd quotes memes, the one dance, types pretend they're cultured, and everyone secretly wants passion fruit played at their wedding. Critics call them bandwagoners
That's not a bad song to play.
or soft, but Drake fans just nod, throw in some loafers, and vibe in peace. Unbothered but fully invested. Travis
No. Before we get to Travis, yo, Drake fans are like, he forgot to mention that Drake fans are obsessed with numbers. Like, since Drake is the top guy when it comes to sales, they will just use that as a reason to why Drake is better than everybody, because he sells so much, he charts so much, he has the highest charting songs, the most charting songs, the most streams, and blah 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 blah. It's like, bro, at the end of the day, it's the quality there. And then they'll be like this, well, if the quality wasn't there, then how come people are streaming it so much? And I'm just like, bro, there's plenty of albums that didn't chart that high or didn't stream that well. There's critically acclaimed albums that didn't get a lot of stream, bro. There's plenty of them. So it's like, that's not a good argument. And it's like, they are like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They're like, if you just see how they are on X, they're like the biggest sore losers ever. They continue to cope to this day and say like, "Oh, Drake won. Drake won." I'm like, in a court opinion, he didn't. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but Drake, honestly, I would be fine with him if it wasn't for his fans just making me not enjoy his presence in hip hop. I'm not saying I want to kick him out though, because it's not entirely his fault. His fans are just annoying. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I have to say about Drake fans. Like, I really can't stand them.
Scott fans. These are the self-proclaimed
Travis
righteous who treat
fans.
concerts like controlled riots and mosh pits like therapy.
Travis
The
fans just
energy,
want to turn up,
chaotic.
bro.
The
That's really
fan
all it
base,
is.
devoted. Sicko Mode isn't just a song, it's their life soundtrack. When No Bystanders drops live, they treat it like a call to arms. They chant, they jump, they raid. Forums call them hype beast, egotists, but they call it culture. Most fans live for the Astroworld era, the music, the theme park visuals,
Yeah,
the
true.
merch drops. It wasn't just an album.
Travis went to
it
a whole
was an
different level
immersive
after
world.
Astroworld.
They dressed in Cactus Jack gear, flooded festivals in Nike collabs,
I ain't gonna lie.
and
I
made
want them
Cactus
Jordans.
logos their personality. Then Utopia came, post-tragedy, and fans called it his rebirth. They saw it as
Most
therapy,
Travis
not
fans
just
have like an
beats.
Astroworld
These fans are
tapestry on
intense.
their wall.
Live shows look like metal concerts. Fans obey Travis like a general. Middle fingers
Or a
up,
poster or
heads
some
banging,
kind.
no chill. Fashion,
But Travis
think
fans just wanna
graphic
turn up
tees, cargo
and hear
pants,
some
Nike
good
Travis sneakers, and
music, like
branded
some
merch
just
is daily
psychedelic
uniform.
trap
Love
music.
him or
That's
not,
pretty much
his
all they
fans
wanna
stay
do.
loud, loyal, and ready to dive headfirst, sometimes literally into the madness he creates. Eminem fan. These people practically invented.
Oh my god. Eminem fans are also annoying. But they're just not as annoying as Drake fans nowadays. But like, bro, these are the original stands. These guys, it's one thing if you think that your favorite artist is the greatest rapper of all time. That's fine. But it's like these tend to be old heads that just hate on anything new. Any new rapper that comes out and has a wave and they're not lyrical spiritual miracle, they will shit all over them. And not only that, they'll swear that Eminem is like the greatest lyricist ever. That's their opinion, but it's like I don't know. He's up there. He's up there. But they think that it's just no competition. And a lot of these niggas only listen to Eminem. They be like, yo, they'll listen to a whole bunch of country and pop artists and then be like, Eminem's my favorite rapper. It's like, nigga, that's probably the only rapper you listen to, you know. But nowadays though, they're not that bad. I haven't really heard much from them. A few years ago, they were like very annoying, but you know, they've mellowed out now. Maybe it's because they're old and they don't have enough energy. I don't know.
Obsessive fandom. The term stan literally came from one of his songs, and true to form,
Exactly.
many wear that label proudly, quoting, "Lose yourself like scripture and arguing online like they're on payroll." Some discovered M through Cleaning Out My Closet or Mockingbird, others through Killshot or Rap God. But regardless of entry point, they treat his discography like sacred text. They're loyal to a fault. Say anything about mumble rap in their presence, and prepare to hear why the Marshall Mathers LP
They
Fate
hate
is superior
on
to everything since.
mumble rap.
A lot of fans still treat Slim Shady era chaos like the golden age. My Name Is and Kim are battle flags, not just songs. Fashion? Less of a thing. You'll probably spot a black hoodie and earbuds blaring Not Afraid. Demographically, it skews male. Lots of white suburban teens who know every lyric to stand, but blank out after the Eminem show. Still, they'll defend every album, even the ones they hated, because once you're in, you're in. And when Eminem drops anything new, they don't sleep. They refresh constantly. Playboy Cardi fans. These are the vamps who dress.
Why am I biting my lip for Cardi? Pause. Cardi fans. Listen, man. I have a slight love-hate relationship with my fellow Cardi fans. Like, I am a Cardi fan too. I'm a fan of a lot of rappers. I'm in the fan base of a lot of rappers, but it's like, bro, like Cardi fans are so die hard for him, man. There's really not a lot of fan bases in this generation that has a fan base like Cardi's, bro. It's like they will glaze this man for the slightest thing. This nigga could probably just burp and they'll say that it's the greatest sound ever made. They'll literally will move like that. And he's like the pinnacle of like aura, like, you know what I mean? Like whatever he does is aura. He could get like locked up for speeding for the 17th fucking time and they say that's aura. He can catch a you know what I'm saying, a case on putting the beats on his, you know, and they'll say that it's Aura. That's you know what I mean? That's crazy. Like that is crazy. But that's just, I mean, Cardi is cool. I can't lie. Cardi is cool.
It's like haunted runway models and treat every album drop like a coded spiritual event. They're divided into factions. Some swear by Die Lit, others bleed. Whole lot of red, and a rare few claim to love the full
That
evolution.
album make
One
Cardi
fan
fans
summed it up best. His music is quite literally
like
all personality,
just
which is
insane.
hilarious because that personality might be a baby voice floating over dungeon beats. Cardi's songs
Whole
like
lot of red.
Magnolia made him a mainstream ghost. Loud, echoey, and vibe heavy. Then came the At Me phase and the pissy pamper leak that made the baby voice iconic. By Whole Lotta Red, he was growling into the mic like a gothic
trying to be
cult
crack?
leader. Fans
Me
love
trying to be crack?
tracks like
trying to be
Metamorphosis
cunny?
and New Tank
Yeah,
turned
bitch,
shows
baby.
into dark rituals, with opium gear as the official uniform.
Oh, no, the
Online,
fashion,
these
these-
fans
the- no,
analyze
these
looks
opium
like
fans
cryptographers. They
are
argue over
cringe.
which
I
era
can't lie.
reigns supreme, post blurry photos of themselves in black and red, and act like Cardi's Twitter typos are sacred texts. The fashion is punk, thrifted, and full of crosses. The vibes, chaotic. The energy,
really don't
always
even-
waiting
I-
for another leak, another evolution, or maybe just
Ah,
Cardi's
leaks.
next tweet.
Yeah, we're
J.
always
Cole
waiting for
fans.
leaks.
These are the self-proclaimed grown-ups of rap. People who drink tea while breaking down Love Yours like
J.
it's
Cole
gospel.
fans are kind of
They're
like
chill,
Kendrick
mature,
fans, just
and
not as like dissecting his lyrics so much, but they hold a high regard to how skilled Cole is, but they continue to cope when he does humble things. They'll use it as a, well, he's not gonna just directly diss this artist because he's humble, but he can if he really wants. He could destroy your favorite rapper if he really wanted to. That's how Cole fans move. But other than that, they are adjacent. Excuse me, they are adjacent to Kendrick fans.
a little allergic to hype. You won't catch them arguing over Billboard stats. They'd
They're
rather
probably
talk
like,
about
you
For
know,
Your
they
Eyes
used to listen
Only
to him in
promotional
college and
art,
shit.
or how KOD predicted the downfall of clout culture. They don't chase aesthetics. While Tyler fans rock bright cardigans and Cardi fans dress like goth vampires,
And they
Cole
keep
fans
posting that
dress
freaking stupid ass false prophets video anytime Ye does something. So fucking annoying.
like people who show up to vote. Think joggers, hoodies, and just vibes. His anti-fame attitude bleeds into the fan base. Low-key, down-to-earth, and deeply suspicious of anything that feels too stan-coded.
Oh my God,
A
he's so
real
humble,
fan once
guys.
said Cole wouldn't even want a Taylor Swift-style fan base, which sums it up. They want authenticity, not hysteria. They've got their eras. 2014 Forest Hills Drive is the nostalgia machine. KOD is the philosophical one. The off-season is for fans who think bars still matter. They'll defend him from Kendrick stans, but won't throw punches. And if someone calls him corny, they'll probably nod, chuckle, and pull up a quote from January 28th. That's Cole
Yeah.
fandom.
They'll just pull up a
deeply
quote.
loyal,
That's facts.
And always thinking. NBA Youngboy fans.
Oh
These are the
my God, bro. Young boy fans, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why be better? Like, do I need to say more? Like, why be better was every fucking where. Like, every fucking where. Like, and I'm just like, what is your obsession over this dude? I personally, I don't think his music is all that crazy. It's kind of like, it's cool. It's just like, I don't get it. But like, why are his fans so like die fucking hard? Like, what is it about YoungBoy that they love so much? Is it just the fact that he drops so much music, or they like his voice, how he talks about his struggles, but also be on that street shit? Like, what is it about YoungBoy that they like? Like, why? I can at least understand Cardi. Cardi is just cool. YoungBoy is like, what? I don't get it. I don't get it.
diehards who swear no one feels pain like YB, and they'll tell you straight up he's
Didn't I
the
just
most
say that?
authentic out there. That emotional bond, it's deep. Songs like Life Support and On My Side aren't just bangers. They're therapy sessions for people with trust issues and a short temper. His fans treat vulnerability like a war.
I guess.
They're also loud.
They gotta be the
like,
emotional part
very
of it.
loud. If someone online says Youngboy isn't top tier, a fan will be in the replies within 5 seconds quoting
You have a fan with the freaking mugshot of him with the. You'll have like you have YoungBoy fans in your replies with his mugshot, right, and the the mask and shit, and and different variations. I seen a nigga with the fucking Dio YoungBoy mugshot. It's like, bro, talking about YoungBoy better. YoungBoy does this better. YoungBoy does that better. It's like, oh my goodness. Like they're just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Streams and yelling about realness. Some claim he's better than a prime Eminem. Objectively wrong? Maybe. But they believe it with their whole chest. There's a line between the OGs.
That's that shit I'm talking about.
Been around since mixed.
YoungBoy fan. I keep pausing for YoungBoy fan. YoungBoy fans swear that he's like the GOAT. And it's like, clearly he's obviously not. But like, they swear that he's the GOAT. And they only listen to YoungBoy. They'll listen to artists that are kind of like they might listen to somebody like Rondo or Rod Wave or something like that. But like overall, they'll mostly 90% of their playlist is just YoungBoy. It's like, bro, like they listen to nothing else, and they got so much music. I mean, shit. They're never gonna run out of anything to listen to. Because he drops mad music. He has mad projects out.
Tape days and the newer crowd riding the 2020 to 22.
Don't get me twisted. Don't get it twisted. YoungBoy's not. I don't think he's trash or anything. Like YoungBoy is.
Costumes.
He's good.
They go for gritty streetwear, no frills.
I just don't.
Attitude.
I can't really.
Is mostly young.
I can't get
mostly
into it.
male and very invested. You'll catch them ranking albums, quoting Outside Today, and flexing YB's work ethic like it's a personal philosophy. Say one bad thing though, they'll remind you loudly that you don't get it. Future fans.
Yes.
These are the ones playing Codeine Crazy at 7 a.m. before work.
Future fans, I don't really have much to say about them.
They'll blast Mask Off in traffic, stare into the void, and somehow feel understood.
Although he is the king of misogyny.
From the suburbs or the block, they all agree. Future's music,
they like how toxic he is.
When life gets a little too real. One fan even said, some of us live normal lives, but falling wait for you. Future's emotional peak. They get stereotyped as trill, intense, maybe a little dramatic, but that's just part of it. No gatekeeping, just passionate
Future
support.
is just cool.
And if you don't get it, they'll let you know you're missing the entire point. Very loudly. Jay-Z fan. These are the people who quote
the
reasonable
old
doubt
heads
at brunch and think 30 is the new 20.
Yo, Jay-Z fans are kind of like the old head version of like how YNs be on the internet when they glaze their favorite. It's like they have Jay-Z's like one of the few older rappers that have that type of fan base where like the niggas who are like in their 40s or some shit, or 50s, 40s that listened to Reasonable Doubt when they were like getting out of high school and shit, or in high school or just started college, something, they will actually have the energy of a nigga that's like a YoungBoy or a Cardi fan in their 20s or their like teens. And Jay-Z has like, he's the only one with a fan base that has old heads moving like that, because they will defend Hove and they know that they'll be like, yo, he's the greatest rapper. Like he's the greatest rapper. And he has a whole rags to riches story and shit. The business. Like you can't fuck with Jay-Z. Like, you know what I'm saying? And really, you really can't. But like, I'm not the biggest Jay-Z fan. I mean, I'm not a Jay-Z fan at all. But I like some of his songs. I like some of his music and albums and shit. But that's Jay-Z fans. They're old heads that move like YNs when it comes to glazing their favorite rapper. You know, he's the only one that has a fan base like
philosophy,
that. I swear.
Not a lyric. They treat Jay like a blueprint for
grown-up
rap success. Lyrical surgeon turned mogul. You'll hear stuff like, even if you weren't a fan, you had to respect the hustle. And that's basically the Jay-Z fan motto. They're not about hype, they're about craft. Ask them about the blueprint, and you'll get a TED Talk on metaphors, legacy, and why Takeover aged better than Ether. Some stay loyal to the gritty dynasty era, others admire the corporate evolution. Launching Rock Nation, owning Tidal, casually dropping verses that double as stock advice. The fandom's mature, analytical, sometimes overly serious. You won't foil. Quietly, stylishly, often in blazers, they're called hustle scholars or business buffs for a reason. They're here for the poetry of the grind.
They look at his music and just Jay-Z in general like he's like I don't know, like he's like the prophet, like, or like he's just the nigga that just be saying some real business shit, and everybody should follow Jay Z. Also lyrically, he's also there with the double entendres. Like they, I'm saying like they move. That's why I said that they are like YNs, just they're old heads in the old head's body. Pause. And Hove
And
has
if
the
you think
only fan base that for old heads that
he's
like
corny,
makes
they'll
them
remind you
act
he
like
made a
that.
billion without losing a punchline. Lil Baby fan. These are the folks riding
Bro,
around
who
with my dog
cares?
on repeat like it just dropped yesterday. They're loyal,
Who
mostly low key,
cares?
and seriously into flow. Forget lyrical breakdowns.
I'm
Emotional.
sorry, nobody cares.
Uzi Vert fans. These are the stylish
Okay,
chaos guys.
Uzi fan, Uzi fans piss me off. You wanna know why they piss me off? Because they're the reasons why Uzi does not know what to do in his career. Uzi does not know what to do in his career because of his fans. Because at one point they'll tell him, "Oh, he'll drop something like Eternal Take One." They're like, "Oh, this is cool, but like we want some leaks." So he drops leaks. Okay, cool. Then he drops something like, oh wait, no. Then he, okay, well, we'll skip that. Then he drops something like the Pink Tape, which is something him is experimental and him doing some of the things and shit. And then what do they say? Oh, we don't want that. We wanted you to go back. Go back. So he'll start previewing some shit that sounds like old Uzi. And you know what else they'll say? They'll just say, "Oh yeah, well, I mean, it does sound kind of sound like OU, but like, bro, you kind of like just rehashing the same thing, bro. You're not really evolving, bro. Look at Cardi. Cardi is evolving. You're just like going back to the same formula. It's not gonna work. You're pushing 30, all this other shit. So it's like grown ass man. So it's like Uzi does not know what to do because of you fickle ass fans. You fickle fans. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just flip flop and say you want this. And the moment he does it, y'all say you don't want it. You want the other thing. And he does the other thing. Now you guys want the last thing that y'all want. It's like, but regardless, Uzi fans as a whole do support him. They are loyal to him. It's just that I feel like they cause a lot of Uzi just not being up right now. I think that they had a lot to do with it.
Goblins of rap fandom, equal parts emotional catharsis and intergalactic fashion week. You'll find them debating eternal Atake leaks at 3 a.m. and
Atake?
posting memes about missing 2017 like it was a lost civilization. Uzi fans live for hooks that feel like diary entries screamed into a void. XO Tour Life isn't just a hit, it's a generational scar. But don't let the emo energy fool you. These fans also know a catchy hook when they hear one. Songs like Money Longer and The Way Life Goes get treated like music. Online, they're loyal but messy. They'll champion Eternal Atake 2, then roast it for not being 2016 Uzi. One fan said it best: y'all stuck in 2017, and they are, happily. It's a fandom caught between nostalgia and the next
they are
drop. They
trapped
want
in nostalgia,
emotional truth,
heavy.
high fashion, and beats that sound like alien voicemail, and they wouldn't have it any other way. JID fans. You know them, the hip-hop heads who treat every syllable like a sacred puzzle, who think
I don't have much to say about JID fans. Or 21 Savage fans. Wayne fans.
Doesn't hit with clever wordplay.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna finish this video. When I finish it, I'm gonna continue it later because I'm very sleepy. Yeah, we gonna do the transition like. Oh man, what a transition! All right, we back.
Fans treat punchlines like collectibles. They memorize metaphors like they're studying for finals. If a verse doesn't hit with clever wordplay, they're not interested.
Lil Wayne fans, I feel like, are heavy on the nostalgia. Like they are like they huff a lot of that nostalgia copium, because like it seems like they literally just hold Wayne up there because of the the music that he gave to us in the past. And Wayne is a goat. Don't get it twisted. He's not my goat, but he's a goat. You know what I mean? He is a goat. But like Wayne fans, they swear like because he made a million, because he made the Carter Three and all this other, all these mixtapes and all these hits that he's the GOAT. I mean, he is one, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like Wayne's case is debatable, but Young Money fans, Wayne fans, it's like I don't know. I feel like they kind of overrate him a little bit, but that's just me. That's my personal opinion.
Most are fiercely loyal. Some grew up blasting Go DJ, while others found Wayne through viral features or mixtapes. The Carter era, that's sacred ground. Songs like Lollipop and A Milli aren't just classics, they're part of personal history for a whole generation. And let's talk mixtapes. No ceilings and dedication, straight up gospel. These fans value creativity over structure and punchlines over deep narratives. They'll tell you Wayne's not just influential, he helped rewrite the rules. That doesn't mean they're blind. They know recent albums spark debate, but they'll still ride for him. If someone calls Wayne overrated, expect a 10-minute rebuttal. Fashion-wise, it's a mix. Some rock throwback tees and grills.
I've heard that rebuttal
his
before.
Boldness, chains, bright colors, or wild sneakers. You'll see them in online debates too.
But
rating
Wayne is very
Kendrick, like it's
not me personally, but look, Wayne is very influential, so I'll give him that. But he's just I just feel like there's rappers that are better than him.
They don't all agree.
But I didn't really grow up.
But most believe.
I heard Wayne's music growing up, but I wasn't into it. But I know it now. But when I was a kid, I wasn't really listening to rap music back then. So
he belongs in the greatest of all time talks. Even when critics knock his newer material, these fans just double down. They never really left. Young Thug fan. These fans treat chaos like an art form. If a verse sounds like
I don't have much to say about Thug
fans. Call it innovation. They live for unpredictable. This fan base.
I ain't gonna lie, Thug fans love how they always say that he uses his voice as an instrument.
Skirts, and oversized
which he does. Well, he used to. I don't know about now. Nowadays, he don't really
like it's casual
and sound the same. Even like that Thug right there,
the hardcore fans defend it as evolution. Others beg for the old mix who think that chaos, when done right, sounds a lot like genius. Nicki Minaj fans. The bars
no. No. I ain't got no smoke with the Barbs. I'm not even gonna comment. Well, I'll say this. Nicki has one of the strongest fan bases ever. Like, ever. The Barbs don't play with her. I don't even think I need to explain. The Barbs do not fuck around with the Queen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even going to say nothing about Nicki. I'm not even going to say nothing about the Barbs. Besides that, they're very, very passionate about Nicki. And they'll go through great lengths to defend her and make sure that she's okay. That's cool.
Organized and totally unbothered by how the internet feels about it. They treat every critique like a personal attack and respond with digital war cries. Some fans are pop.
I'm gonna let him explain it.
Wigs and Barbiecore chaos. Others quote mixtape bars and argue she out-raps her peers. It's a strange, glitter-covered split between hip-hop purists and pop icon worshippers. Tracks like Super Bass are holy. The alter egos, even holier, Roman, Chun-Li, Harajuku Barbie. They've got fan pages and cosplay energy built in. The Barbs don't just listen to her, they become her. They wear the merch, dress the part, and sometimes use her lingo in real life. They're also behind things like Gag City, an internet moment so intense, people actually thought it was a real place. Online behavior, let's just say they've been accused of taking it a little far.
That was cool that she did that though, Gag City.
Chance your mentions are toast. Still, they're confident. Nicki's influence is undeniable, and the Barbs are happy to remind you. Whether you're into the mixtapes or the makeup, this fan base has room for you. If you're
they are a very strong fan base.
These fans aren't here for safe, formulaic rap. They want
good fans. I'm not even trying to shit on Baby Keem. I fuck with Baby Keem, but like this nigga don't even drop enough music for them to even seem like they exist. Offset, I don't really have much to say about Offset. Kodak fans. I mean, a lot of them are just Florida niggas. Yachty fans, not much to say about them. Ice Spice, I mean, we all know who Ice Spice fans are. A lot of them is niggas who are horny, and a lot of them is girls who are like, who just like her aesthetic and shit.
Just press play and ride the
I'm
wave.
just curious
Ice
what they
Spice
say
fans.
about
The Spice
what he says
Cabinet
about Ice
isn't
Spice
just a
fans.
nickname, it's a full blown ecosystem of munchkins, memes, and pastel chaos. These fans love a good hook, but they stay for the energy. Songs like Munch and Princess Diana aren't just catchy, they're fan fuel. Then there's Boy's a Liar, Part 2, the collab that had fans walking around like they were starring in their own breakup montage. Her style? It's
Yeah.
bimbo core brilliance. Fans pull inspiration from Y2, K fashion, sparkly fits, and those iconic orange
There's not much to
curls.
say about her either. Corday, not much to say about Corday. Sexy Red, I'm not even gonna entertain it. Gunna fans, I think this video is over. I don't. Cardi B fans, they're the main opposition to Nicki, to the Barbs. The part of your gang, whatever you call them. Chance the Rapper, Pusha. I mean, it's old heads. You know, just old heads. I like to just dick ride him. I mean, I like Pusha though.
Not popularity.
Yeah, the rest of the famous in this video covered this that was covered in this video, or I don't really have much to say there because they're not that like it's not really a whole lot to say. But shout out to Music Explained, man. I enjoyed this video. Um, he's pretty fucking cool. I like his vids. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I should be subscribed. Boop. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what's the worst or the best fan base. What fan base you're a part of, man. Let me know in the comments. Maybe we can chat about it. And yeah. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. Peace.